Welcome back to Breena's Corner, and it's me again, Bree, and happy 1st of May. Also, I would like to greet two of my friends who are celebrating their birthday today, Lady Charmaine Ong and Juan Carmelo Ronduen. O, diba? Buong pangalan talaga. So, guys, happy birthday, Meng and Kaloy. And as well to those who are celebrating their birthday today, happy birthday, guys. I hope that you have a blast on your special day. Also, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to those who sent their heartwarming and overwhelming messages when I launched my pilot episode. I am so happy that you guys are there and very supportive of what I've decided to do. Sobrang nakakataba po ng puso, kaya maraming salamat po. As promised, this is our first episode of the 3-part series discussing the things that you need to know if you want to be a cabin crew here in the Philippines. So for today, we will talk about the qualifications or requirements that they're looking for cabin crew aspirants. And I have categorized the qualifications into 2 categories. The first one is the physical qualifications, and then the second one is the skills related one. So let's start with the age. So the age is a minimum of 18 years old up to 30 years old. And when it comes to marital status, any status, guys, is okay. So you don't have anything to worry about that. Okay, now let's proceed with the height. For the height, the minimum requirement for female applicant is 5'3", barefooted, and for male is 5'6". So you have to check your height on our standard metrics here in the Philippines if you've reached the minimum height requirement. So if you're okay with the age and you're also okay with the height, then let's go to the next one, which is the skin complexion. So for the skin complexion, you have to make sure na makinis and walang mga visible marks as much as possible. But of course, hindi naman natin maiiwasan yun. So a lot of people are actually asking regarding like scars and tattoos. So for this too, it's actually okay as long as it's not that visible and you can conceal it. Okay pa din for the scars as long as it's not a surgical scars na nagkikiloid tapos hindi naman siya maitatago. But if you have tattoos and scars on the areas na matatakpan naman pag suot natin yung uniform or the company uniform for being a flight attendant or cabin crew, that's okay. Lusot pa rin tayo doon. Also, facial molds and pimples. Ayan. So for this too, guys, it's okay because facial molds and pimples are both natural. Pero of course, there are steps on how we can avoid having pimples, especially kung mag-a-apply tayo as a cabin crew. Again, it's the same thing for the first 2 that I've mentioned a while ago. So if you can conceal it and if it's not noticeable, then it's okay. Some applicants are actually having their makeup done by a professional makeup artist. Minsan nagpapa-airbrush sila so that they can hide all the skin imperfections that they have. So, ganun. May mga concealers naman and makeup. Pero kapag yung mga acne type na siya, hindi nila pinapayagan yun, guys. So, you have to make sure na gamutin muna natin yun. Also, they're asking about what if may brace yung applicant. It's actually okay, guys. Walang problema kung naka-brace ka as long as you've agreed to have it removed before the start of the training. Sometimes, they're being lenient maybe after the training or bago yung first flight mo o yung tinatawag nilang check ride. So, if you're good with the scars, tattoos, facial moles, pimples, and having a brace, then let's proceed to the next one. Ito kailangan nating malaman kasi minsan hindi naman na siya nakikita talaga doon sa requirements eh. Pero lumalabas kasi ito pagka nakapasa ka na, tapos biglang lalabas sa medical mo may mga findings. Like on my case, when I was applying, I was diagnosed with a dextroscoliosis. So for this one, according to my friend, thank you as well, Julie Dolores, si Miss Jelaine ay nagtatrabaho para sa Cebu Pacific. Ang sabi niya, PAL, sa pagkakaalam niya, hindi tumatanggap ng kahit na anong may medical condition. But for Cebu Pacific, which is, I'm aware of this one as well, they are actually accepting people with dextroscoliosis pero may certain limit. So before, when I first applied for Cebu Pacific, the limit for this was 15 degrees. So yun yung bend ng spinal cord mo. And I wasn't able to continue with them because I have 19 degrees bend ng spinal cord ko. But then during my second time to reapply, they actually extended the limit to 20 degrees. So I was able to make it. For asthma or heart conditions, of course guys, you have to make sure na makakapagpa-check tayo and your doctor will be issuing you fit to work. Especially being a flight attendant, medyo physical job. Hindi lang kailangan maging alert ka every time na may flight. You have to move back and forth on the cabin, assisting passengers. So, nakakapagod siya, nakaka-drain. Matatagtag talaga yung katawan mo. So, you have to make sure that you're healthy. Kaya hindi lang maganda yung itsura natin, hindi lang maganda yung balat, hindi lang maganda overall. Kailangan pati yung health condition okay din. Yun yung ating mga requirements na nasa category ng physical qualifications. So, now, let's go to the skills. For the first one, the educational attainment, the minimum requirement is at least 2 years in college or if you're a senior high school graduate. When it comes to the course, hindi naman kailangan na tourism graduate ka. Any degree is okay. So if you're a nurse, engineer, accountant, that's okay. And then the next one is the communication skills. So for this one, some Filipinos are not really confident enough when it comes to speaking in English. Pero napapractice naman siya, guys. In my case, hindi naman talaga ako magaling sa grammar. Yung grammar ko, tumatumbling. It takes a lot of practice, it takes a lot of courage, and as well, self-confidence. You have to believe in yourself that you can go ahead and convey your thoughts to the interviewer. It's okay to commit grammar lapses as long as the interviewer understands what you're talking about. And then, of course, that's already a communication. You're already communicating with each other. Pero I've noticed that the majority of the Filipinos, masyado nating iniintindi na mali yung grammar natin. Pero sa totoo lang, guys, doon tayo matututo. Hindi naman tayo pinanganak na magaling lahat mag-English eh. Besides, that's not our native language. Diba? Secondary lang siya. So, hindi natin masasabi na kailangan sobrang galing natin dun sa language na yon. As long as you're confident and as long as you can relay your thoughts, then that's okay. Always remember, guys, that English is a language, not a measure of intelligence. Be confident when you're talking or answering interview questions. Don't be shy if you would like to practice talking in English or speaking in English with someone kasi that's how we learn. So, communication skills, you have to be spontaneous, you have to be confident, you have to make them believe that you know what you're saying. That's it, I guess, for the communication skills. Also, you have to make sure na meron tayong konting alam when it comes to customer service kasi minsan may mga questions sila regarding customer service because of course in the first place, being a cabin crew is actually customer service because you will be dealing a lot of passengers every day kasi ang flight mo like 2 legs, 4 legs, so that means 2 times or 4 times a day kang nag-flight and you're not just dealing with a small group of people, you're actually dealing with 100 plus, 200 or more than per flight. So, kailangan mo talaga i-condition yung sarili mo na kaya mong gawin yung proper customer service. Like, how to control your temper, smile all the time kahit na naiinis ka na, and always remember, pagka ganitong customer service, I think I will agree sa part na the customer is always right. And you have to be nice all the time. Okay, for the swimming ability, so this is the last one. Ang bilis natin. So, swimming ability, it actually depends on the company. I really don't know how to swim until now, but I actually passed the survival swimming during my training days when I was with Cebu Pacific. I think for some companies, they're actually accepting people who doesn't know how to swim kasi napag-aaralan naman yun. Alam kong requirement lang kung kaya mo mag-float for a minute or two or do threading and then swim across the pool, then you're okay. Basta wag ka lang kakabahan. Always remember that you have your instructor with you during the survival swimming. Talagang lakasan ng loob kasi the training is being held on a 10 feet deep pool. There you have it, guys. So for the skills, if everything is okay, education, communication skills, customer service, swimming ability, and as well the first part, which is the physical one. Kung lahat yan na-check nyo, then you're good to go. You can go ahead and submit your application sa ating mga domestic airlines. So I will be including the link of their websites on the Instagram post and as well on the blog post and YouTube description para kung gusto nyong i-check mabuti kung ano yung mga requirements, then you can go ahead and check it and prepare it as well. If you would like to submit your application after the ECQ, you can as well do that on their websites because they are accepting online applications. So kayo ba guys, nagpa-plan ba kayo mag-apply as a flight attendant or cabin crew? And if yes, sa anong company nyo plan mag-apply? You can go ahead and leave your answers below so that we can have a discussion. And if you have any further questions, don't hesitate to message me on Breena's Corner. I'll be happy to answer all of your questions. And as well, if may hindi man ako masagot, I can go ahead and ask my friends who are still in the airline industry. That's it. That's the first part of our 3-part series regarding cabin crew job. So if you think this podcast episode is helpful and informative, please do not forget to like, share, subscribe, and follow my channel on Spotify and YouTube. You can also check on my blog, which is breenascorner.wordpress.com, and my Instagram at Breena's Corner. For any suggestions, comments, and violent reactions, feel free to leave it on the comment section or DM me on Instagram. See you again on our next episode. Have a great weekend. Take care, everyone.